My bad. What up? What up? What up? Welcome, world. This is Jones Monday Quarterback, episode 21 now. This is episode 21. Man, we have a great show for y'all. Got my man Derek in the building.
What's the deal?
Yeah. Dennis will be joining us in a few minutes. So we're gonna have a great show for y'all, man. Before we start, though, we're gonna start off with a little something like this.
Downfield and what?
I don't want to imply that getting benched, but watch Trubisky's reaction.
On the 13, Flacco, end zone bound, and touchdown. And Ron Bowman. Not as there's no wide receivers on the field right now. And that means they're going to run it with Hill. This is Stafford to the air, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Another at the bottom. This is Bobby Rainey on a screen. 4th and 10. Young from the shotgun. And 5-81. Kiwanuka wraps him up. Young escapes. Good on the play. And Vince Young will pick up the first down. Anybody ever questioned why Vince Young was chosen as the first tries the right side, looking for help. He's in trouble. And still on his feet and fires it. What a catch. It's Whitten with the grab as Romo pulls some magic in the pocket. 12 yards.
Once again, man, welcome to Jones Monday Quarterback, man. You know how we do, man. We recap all the games from this past Sunday evening, afternoon, you name it. Yeah, man. But look, man, I want to thank everybody that's tuning in right now. I see BJ on the check-in right now, on the comments, man. See, I got an IG open right now on my personal page. I see my man Rue, who's a Philly fan. He's ready to go. He got a couple of questions he want me to ask before we start. So Philly fans are definitely excited for sure. So shout out to them, man. We'll get to their game in a minute. But like, shares, and follow the SamzSportz Multimedia Network. Also follow Ultra Sports, Ultra Sports page on Facebook page if you're watching on there. Follow all our pages, man. Follow all our pages. High Tunes on IG, what's going on? Derek, what's good, man?
Listen, it's always good when Philly wins. Even though I'm a Bronco and Spurs fan, I grew up watching Randall grow up, idolizing Dr. J, even though I was like a young bull. I was like a young bull. But, that was like my entry into sports, is watching Randall Cunningham and Reggie White and all of them. So before I knew about John Elway, the Eagles were, my entry into sports. Of course, Bo Jackson and Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders and all that other stuff. But, the Eagles were, my whole family's Eagle fans, most of them. Yeah, my
dad. I don't understand how you became a Bronco.
Well, I just said John Elway. I noticed this white quarterback scrambling. I'm like, who's that? That don't happen. Randall Cunningham's the only quarterback that scrambles. I wasn't born in Frank Tarkenton day, so I never seen him or Roger Staubach. So I grew up on John Elway. But it's great to see Philly win. That hometown pride is that even though I'm not a fan, that hometown pride still comes through And it's just good seeing them win, man. It's a lot of crazy violence going on in Philly. We need some happy stories coming out of Philly. So, but I was just telling you before it started the show, I think they broke into one of the I think Gardner. They broke into his car.
Oh wow!
They broke into his car. It's crazy. Like, we about to go to the bowl, we about to go to the championship, and y'all breaking in my car. Yeah, I think he was either on IG or Facebook, one of them. And he was just talking about, how it's really bad, like out here, yo. The shootings, the car break-ins, it's bad, yo. But it's just good seeing a good story coming out of Philly, and congrats to them. No hating on them. I can't stand the Chiefs, so I want the Eagles to win. So I know they don't want to hear that, but yeah, man, congrats, man. They worked hard. They did great. I think they the best run style offense in the league. Their passing game's not too shabby either. Their pass rush is almost like compared to our 2015 team, and they stacked the numbers. 72 sacks.
Over 77 sacks. Yeah.
Yeah, sheesh.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, and I think they could get to Mahomes. Mahomes is still kind of, gimpy from, Yeah, so I got the Eagles winning by double digits. Yeah, I ain't gonna put no scores up yet.
Yeah, before we get to the Eagles, we're gonna start with the last game we seen from on Sunday, because I'm gonna give my man Dennis some time to get here and talk about his team and reactions and everything from that game. But we're gonna start off with this game. 23 Kansas City, 20 Bengals. Great game. Yeah, great game.
I think in this game, the difference was the play calling was really like biased towards KC. It's hometown cooking, and Cincinnati didn't have a punch. They didn't have their fight wasn't as we've seen. I don't know if they thought that they intimidated KC, but KC came in with the utmost confidence. Their pass rush got to Joe Burrows early.
Talk about that. I remember I had to go through Adrian.
Yeah.
Their pass rush got to Joe Burrows early. Sorry about that. Their pass rush got to Joe Burrow early. They got 3 sacks in the first half.
Yeah.
And
2 on that first drive alone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pat Jones did what he usually do. 5-and-out passes, little slant, little passes, short passes, open up the middle, and then they allow Kelsey to get off.
And Kelsey was kind of questionable, even though
he's kind of questionable. You could see him; he looked a little banged up,
Even though we know he's going
to play, cringy, he was hurting, but he came through. He got a touchdown. What, in the second quarter?
Yeah, in the second quarter of that game. Yeah, because I think it was 3-6. But like you say, man, Mahomes was also, everybody coming in.
His numbers was nasty. Like, look at his numbers: 25 for 40 with 360 yards and 2
touchdowns. Yeah,
that's an average game for him. Like, this bull really is something special. Like, this the only time I'm actually like at awe of my divisional opponent. Like, I can see why he's running our division for the last 6 years. Probably gonna do it for the next 12 if nobody don't step up.
This is third Super Bowl
appearance in 4 years.
Yeah,
4 years. 4 years. I'm sorry, 4 years.
You've been in the league 6 years now, and this is his third Super Bowl appearance, man. And you have.
Listen, I can talk all the crap I want, but the Eagles got their work cut out for them. They're gonna have the game plan.
Now, don't forget, they did lose some receivers in this game. Hope you got to see the injury report. That injury report did stack up on them yesterday. Kadarius Toney leaving the game. I think Juju Smith went out in that game. So you got to see if those guys can be available. But the beauty of playing with a guy like Mahomes, man, is it don't matter what receivers he have out there. He got to make something happen. And that's what he did yesterday, man.
Their offense is based on speed, it's based on precision and trick plays. And you just don't know when a play breaks down. Magic Man pops out his hat, a rabbit, and he throws it up, and he'll get a touchdown.
Yeah.
And he got 7-11. Travis Kelce, he probably is the best red zone pass catching tight end of all time. You can give that to him. You can argue that could be up to debate or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But Kelce, it's just great having him. Thank God he ain't got Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. That's one less target the Eagles got to worry about. Sheesh.
Dalton, what's up? Dalton, what's up? AB say 5 straight AFC Championship appearances.
Yeah. AB, he's right.
It's impressive. In this league. Been in 5 straight.
If their defense was better, they'll be the new Patriots. If their defense was better, I think only the Patriots were better in a 3-year time span.
Yeah, I call the AFC championship the KC Invitational, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Like people hate, you can hate all you want.
Yeah.
I said when he put up 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, I said, "Oh, we got to worry about this ball for the next 15 years." We're in trouble.
AB, I agree with you. If they would have let him play in 2017, I don't know what would happen.
The thing about Pat Mahomes is his draft. Somehow the draft scout report was like, "Oh, he can't make reads. He can't do this." I said, "Okay." Pat Mahomes said, "Hold my beer." And Andy Reid was the perfect coach for him to come into.
Yeah. And they going to their 3rd Super Bowl and 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah. So let's talk about a little bit about this game. Let's give all the credit due to the Bengals too. They played their hearts out in this game, dealing with they had to deal with in that offensive line, losing 3 the starters in that game, and in the past couple of weeks, and for them to be in that game, man, the weapons that they have, man, Jamar Chase.
Towards the end, though, the calls were more biased for KC, and that's what gave KC should have been stopped twice. And they gave them a first down. I'm like, come on, let these guys play. That was just ridiculous.
This weekend period was horrible. I don't know if y'all been watching the NBA. It was horrible in the NBA this weekend, but this NFL we talking about. Then what's going on, Dennis?
What's up, Dennis? What's going on, man?
Yo, what up, fellas? What's going on, baby?
What's up, Mike,
man? You and your high horse. I said it's always good that Philly wins, even though I'm not a Philly fan. It's always good to see y'all win, man.
Let me say something. This guy right here, Dennis, has been humble all year. You know, all year long. He has been telling us, please, I am just focusing on the next game, at the next game, and the next game.
They've been trying to get me to talk about everything else.
MVP, who's the best receiver? Yeah, he stayed focused. I give you that. You knew. I think deep down you knew. You just know. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Now he could talk. I think he could talk his shit now, man.
He got 2 weeks, so no, he gonna stay humble. What I tell you, don't change your routine. Stay humble. No. I want y'all to destroy the Chiefs. They gotta be knocked down a notch. He gotta.
What Kobe say? Job not finished.
Right, job not finished. That's right.
It's not. It's a tough task over there to face them boys. I don't care what they dealing with, man. Still, they got some good coaches over there and everything. Turning point of that game, right? In the Bengals in the Kansas City game, final drive. Mahomes, that was 4th down, right?
Yeah,
4th down.
And the ball, he hits him out of bounds. It's like, what are you doing?
And
but even then,
he was having a good game too. OCA, I think his name, OCA, was having a good game in the backfield all day, causing havoc. And that last play right there, man, moved the Kansas City Chiefs 15 more yards up to set up a 45-yard field goal kick, game-winning kick from Harrison Butler, man, to put him in the Super Bowl.
I thought for a minute they was going to go to overtime, but that last hit when he went out of bounds.
You got to call that. You got to call that.
Yeah. He got to be more. The people talk about, you can't control your momentum and stuff like that. No, that's why you're a professional. You can't control what you do. If he's going out, let him go out.
Yeah, man. But the Bengals, like I said, they play tough, man. Joe Burrow, he had 270 on 1 touchdown. He did two interceptions.
That to be honest with you, that was the turn of the game. Him throwing those 2 picks. You cannot give the ball back to KC. I don't care what game you're playing against them. You could beat them 4 times, but in the playoffs, you cannot give the ball to Mahomes. And Mahomes had the ball. I said, Mahomes gets the ball last. Yeah, he's going to win it. You know, yeah.
Crazy, man. So they move on, and you know, it's the play we was talking about, the player right there. What's
Yeah,
y'all
they was
thoughts
talking
about?
shit.
What's
They
y'all
was
thoughts
talking
about
shit
this?
about him on the way to the locker room. They was like,
Yeah, that's
"Why
crazy.
the fuck did you hit the quarterback?"
But
No remorse.
the 2 interceptions, even if he didn't hit the quarterback, the 2 interceptions pretty much you gave Mahomes all the opportunity. He had a good game. You can't give Mahomes a good game. You got to rattle this dude. So yeah, that's just a play. He made a bad play. Everybody makes a bad play. Don't get hard on him, man. Pump him up, because this is a drive him. If he's with the team next year, this is a drive him to be better. I don't
It's
like
hard to pump him up when it's the Super Bowl on the line, man. I can't get him going.
The Bengals weren't beating the Eagles anyway, so it's not like y'all was going to do something. You just going against this juggernaut of a team, man. Y'all wasn't ready.
Still play the games. You never know what.
Yeah, that's true. You still play the game, but that's true. But this play, as I said, the play calling. I'm sorry, the referees calling, bad on calls and stuff like that. It was just it was leaning towards KC winning this. So the significance of the Super Bowl is now that it is 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl for the first time ever. I am really proud of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. I'm like, is it? It was. Technically, it was. Yeah, starting quarterbacks.
Josh say, let him on here. I'm about to send it to you, Josh. But yeah, man, crazy, man. Crazy, man. This was crazy too. Kelsey saying there was a lot of trash talking coming into this game. I think it was the Cincinnati mayor saying it's Burrowhead. It's not Arrowhead, it's Burrowhead. And Kansas City Chiefs ain't take too lightly of it.
Last year, Mahomes threw a pick. That was an overtime, right?
Yeah.
Did he throw 2 or 1? I'm just saying. Listen, hey, stuff come back to hunt you. Listen, I'm just saying, because last year he threw that pick. Kelsey was wide open. I'm like, what are you doing? Kelsey's open. So you trying to tell me that? Listen, this year was Mahomes' year to say, okay, you think I'm playing, and we are impressed by it. And me and you always go back and forth with the 5,000 yards. Those 5,000 yards were with 50 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. That's impressive. Nobody just wakes up in the morning and throws 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards. It just doesn't happen. Now, 5,000 yards happens more often, frequently, but not with 50 touchdowns. It doesn't happen.
I don't know who this Facebook user is saying go KC. Maybe that was Yuri.
KC pass rush was pretty good, but the Eagles, I think, is a little better. So I'm going.
Hey man, that offensive lineman was holding his ass off, man.
He was though.
On Kansas City. Oh my God.
He needed to, because he was trying to save his quarterback.
He didn't need to. I ain't gonna lie, he didn't need to.
They were coming.
Yeah, man. Once again, man, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, man.
Congratulations to them, man. That was a well-deserved win for them, man.
Yeah. So they back in the bowl. So we'll see. And they'll be taking on Dennis Holmes, Philadelphia Eagles, who came out with victory.
This is an ass whooping.
Yeah, 31-7.
I'm not going to sit there and say that I felt as though this was always an ass whooping. Let me explain why I say that, right?
Go ahead.
When we went up 7-0, and the way we scored, like how what's my man's name? Miles Sanders just went the end zone untouched.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, Fred Warner went out for a couple plays. I said, yo, this shit is starting to remind me of that Tampa Bay game, yo. We went up 7-0. In that Tampa Bay game, we went up 7-0 early with ease. I was like, oh, they fucking done. We got them. We ain't scored again since.
That's choking ass.
And fucking San Fran defense came to play. I was like, yo, we keep going 3 and out. What the fuck going on? San Fran defense came to play, dog.
Yeah.
Turning point of that game. Brock Purdy. No, let's go before the Brock Purdy injury. the Devontae Smith catch that shouldn't.
That was controversial. Yeah, that was controversial. We didn't see that he fumbling it at the end.
Once again, I feel like he have these brain farts when he coaching at these big spots. We've seen this in the Super Bowl a couple of times, and we see it again where Devontae Smith catch the ball, he hurry ups and gets up and tell his teammates to run up to the line. He's on the play to run up to the line because he know his damn self he didn't catch the ball.
Right.
The catch. So where does anybody on that San Francisco 49ers sideline to let Kyle Shanahan know that, yo, you need to throw the flag. You could tell by Devontae Smith's reaction that he know he didn't catch the ball. And it was bad job by the Fox camera guys that didn't show the view catch the ball. They showed the view after they scored a touchdown. I think it came after scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
But that didn't mean anything.
I mean, just the indication of them hurrying up would have just been like, oh no, I'm throwing my flag.
Yeah, but the Brock Purdy going down, that pretty much put a what's the name of their cells, man? Because a lot of
people are saying, what if San Fran would have challenged that and that
the Eagles still
overturned?
They were getting pressure on Purdy. It didn't matter. Their pass rush got to him early, and they was like, okay, if y'all offense is really that good, we can just plug any quarterback in. Fine, let's see you do it with the backup.
Hassan Reddick, man.
Hassan Reddick needs to be in Defensive Player of the Year conversation.
He does.
Was in that backfield in that first half, yo. Like, man,
one of the best off-season acquisitions out there. Yeah. And he was one of the cheapest. Like, everybody was hyped to go get Khalil Mack and Von Miller and Chandler or whatever.
All of them Chris Chandler. All them dudes is home.
Man, all them dudes home.
Randy Gregory.
We went and got the hometown hero, Hassan Reddick.
Yep. And he was
I love it.
Yeah. Listen, and then the Eagles probably got some cash stowed away like in 07, and now y'all gonna get the dream team together.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
These are two turning points we're talking about. The game right here, the catch that was not catch at all. But
I don't think that catch was so much the turning point. I think it was just a miss, play that should have been called the other way. But the Purdy Jones was when you knocked the quarterback out. Purdy was their guy,
and it was down at third. That was the third string already
because they came back. They came back and scored. Was it? It was 7-up, right?
It's 7. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, it was 7-up with the with CMC. Mm-hmm. So Josh Johnson kind of was in there, but then they got Josh Johnson out.
Yeah, Josh Johnson, another turning point in the game. 14-7 after Miles Sanders.
I know everybody ignored me yesterday, but I said Josh Johnson and Geno Smith were further than Russell Wilson. This is embarrassing.
Josh Johnson, another turning point. They up 14-7 before the second half. The second half with a minute and some change left on the clock, and he fumbled that snap, which put another turnover for the
Philadelphia. That was dirty a pick for real.
And the most annoying player for me as a Giants fan to go against Boston Scott gets in the end zone.
Yeah.
Well, he was a free agent this offseason. Y'all better pick him up.
Yeah, we might have to, man. So he can score some of those touchdowns for the Giants. But yeah, man, knocking Purdy out. I would love to see how San Fran would have performed with Purdy in there. Would have been a different result with Purdy, but I don't think so. I think Philly was ready to play this game if Purdy was in there or not. They just came out with the news that he tore his UCL. So he's gonna get surgery on it.
You'll be out for 6 months. Yeah.
So you can see it in his face. They like, and once the camera shot showed when he's talking to Shanahan, like, nah, I can't do it. This shit it hurts.
Right.
I can't go back out there. Like, and you have fans, man. This social media, bro, is crazy. You had people saying he was scared to go back out there.
I'll be scared too. Yeah, scared. Fear will come upon me if my elbow ain't working. I can't throw the ball. Like, come on, what you want me to kill myself?
Yeah,
go ahead.
In social media, the fans was I think it was 49ers fans getting at him for, because at the point now you mentioned Josh Johnson gets hurt. Now they about to put CMC as their emergency quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback, yep.
So they had to use him to just do handoff in this game. So
how many yards did CMC had yesterday? He had a touchdown.
Had 88 yards rushing.
Okay, good. The Eagles defense kind of kept him under wraps. They weren't letting him do what he do.
To be exact, 84 to be exact. CMC could do what he could do, man. It was a tough task, man. And a lot to ask him. He did have 106 total yards of offense, but it was too much, man, to ask of him. To play some quarterback. I think he got on there on the center like 2 times in that game. But yeah, man, Philly moves on. This shit right here.
Oh yeah, this is disrespectful. That's come on now.
My first thoughts of this when I seen it, I'm like, yo, this team just whooped our ass a couple weeks ago, and you over there lighting up the damn building.
You can't do that. I don't care. Listen, my son is a Chief fan. I don't care. I love my son. That is my namesake. I am not being a Chief fan just because you're in the Super Bowl. That's that right there. Let Philly had did that with Dallas. If Dallas ever make it to the Super Bowl, man, they'll burn the city down. You out your mind.
My man on Instagram, buddy saying I think Warner was hurt. Was still hurt from that injury. I think it was like the second or third play of the game. Do y'all feel like Warner was still hurt from that injury?
No, he seemed fine when he got back in. I didn't really notice, anything differently. But at that point, the Eagles were right up 2 touchdowns by that time. So no, I don't think it was anything. I mean, he might have been. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Injuries, guys are so tough. Fred Warner is so tough. You know what I'm saying? Guys just don't really show it. Purdy was like, man, I'm hurt. I can't go back in. and that's Shanahan. Mike Shanahan used to do that stuff too. What's his name? Brian Greasy separated his shoulder against the Raiders. And he threw 365 yards. He did it out for the rest of the season. We go to the playoffs with, I think it was Steve Berline or one of them quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks. But you don't do that to your quarterback. That's what I was talking about with Patrick Mahomes in the Jaguar game. I'm saying you got to sit him for a quarter, let him get his bearings under him, and then we can sit there and say, is he okay? But if he gets hurt, because the Eagles going to get him. They're going to get him, and he might get even hurt worse. You got to kind of game manage that situation. You can't just throw them in there because you're so frantic. You need a lead. Nah, man, you need to get the lead back, or you're trying to, scrap back. Make sure he's physically okay. That's something that the NFL will have to address. The same thing with Tua this year. Tua was concussed twice. And the NFL dropped the ball on that. You got to make sure your player's okay. You got to protect them, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to start dressing more than 2 quarterbacks, because I felt as though Jimmy G should have been ready to go, personally.
And, you saw how
didn't he go? Why didn't he go? What was the situation with that?
They said he was on the sideline. They said he was going to be ready by the time the NFC Championship game. And you had talks. Saying, Jimmy G ready. Put him in there.
Enjoy your day.
Put him in there. But yeah, they won't go down 3 times. Okay. Yeah.
I got him. All right, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Josh, what's good, man? Josh, can you hear us? Blaze in the building. Blaze say go Bengals. Bengals definitely fought out there, man. They definitely fought out there, bro. They definitely gave it a good fight, man. You don't lead the backup tight end to block and elite pass rusher. Yeah, I agree with you. It looked like he kind of whiffed them on that play, though. AB. Like, he ain't look like it was not designed for him to even like block him. Like, how you miss him? Like, for real. So, yeah, man. So the Eagles are the NFC champions, man. What other players that stand out yesterday in the game? I know, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. You can still see that he playing hurt, but
Hey, Den, is Kelsey your Hall of Famer on the O line?
Yeah, Kelsey and Lane.
Yeah, Kelsey and Lane. Yeah, listen, Kelsey, this dude is old as Moses, but he just gets the job done. He's so smart, man. So not only is it 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl, but it's 2 brothers in the Super Bowl. The coaches were the Hallballs, but now it's the Kelseys. So that's something good to see.
Time,
yeah,
right? First time in Super Bowl history, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 2 brothers going against each other. Yeah, so the line Derek just mentioned, the line definitely did play. You even have Cowboys players giving kudos to the Eagles line. I seen Michael Parsons tweeted something out about the Eagles line. Yes, so they must be doing something if your arch rival is giving you props on social media, man.
Right.
So Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey definitely played a big part of that running game, blocking up front, man, moving those guys yesterday, man.
Hey, what's up with Fletcher Cox? What is he doing?
I don't know. He got a fumble recovery yesterday.
Okay.
Look like they're just playing them in spots, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then, man, I know I asked Derek before the show, but how's feeling out? Y'all out there, man. What's the feeling like out there? I know how it was as a Giants fan back in 2011 and 12, man. The feeling when Super Bowl is in town. They feel
like we already won Super Bowl. Shit.
Yeah, I seen the videos. I seen the videos.
The cities, their confidence is high. Everybody's happy. They're gonna tear this city up, man. But I wanted to talk about also from the Carson era, the Carson Wentz era. We had Doug Peterson, and then y'all go to the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. It just tells you how great of an organization they are. I gotta really give y'all flowers on that. Y'all went 5 years from that Super Bowl till now. Like, y'all still a top team in the league, and to have the season y'all have, probably the best ever. Like, it's a paramount to what y'all been doing, man. Like, I got to give flowers to Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman. Yo, man, y'all doing y'all thing, man. I got to give it to you.
Doing whatever it takes to win.
To win, right.
You like GMs like that, man.
I do. It should rub off from other teams. They should start doing stuff, man. You ain't got to put all the super money at the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticking with Jalen Hurts this year, going to get him a bona fide receiver. No disrespect to Devontae Smith, who had a great season himself, but having a true number one and AJ Brown definitely helped out with that. Acquiring the Hassan Reddicks. They made a couple of moves during the trade deadline. They show you how aggressive they were, picking up a Robert Quinn, who eventually did get hurt during the middle of the season, but picking him up, Dominic Sue and those guys, they had a good draft too.
Joseph, right?
Not to mention James Bradbury, during the free agent period, picking them up at it shows it plays, man.
That was a great steal.
Yeah, when you make moves like that, this is what it gets you to the Super Bowl, man. So goes to the Philadelphia Eagles front office, man. What's Hurts still going to look like? Especially if you
6 years, 265.
You heard it. 6 years, 255. The government must have cloned Derek. I don't know who this is. Derek giving props to the Eagles. You saw BJ?
No. Listen. Straight up, my biggest hate was on McNabb. Those years that y'all went to the NFC championships, lost. McNabb's fault. He threw a pick in every one of them, and that pissed me off because the NFC was kind of not that tough back then. So like the Giants were winning back then. What Kerry Collins?
Yeah.
And then y'all wound up losing to the Ravens. You had,
Yo,
of course, the Rams.
Do not bring that up, please.
I'm just hold on. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying there's no reason why y'all shouldn't have went to 4 straight Super Bowls. Like, you imagine?
Yeah, the NFC was tough back then.
It had 2 or 3 teams. It was y'all. It was the Rams, the Giants, and the Packers. Right. And I think Minnesota.
And you can't forget the Panthers. You can't forget Tampa Bay.
You can't forget Panthers and Tampa Bay. But y'all could beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the Panthers, they were good, but he wasn't better than McNabb. Steve Bernard wasn't better than McNabb. He wasn't better than McNabb.
What up, baby? You know what I'm saying? What up with it, Mike?
What's good, my guy?
My bad. You know what I'm saying? My phone died, so.
Yeah.
Man,
What you wanted to talk about, my guy?
Man, forget them Eagles, man. I don't know what Dennis talking about, man. Forget them Eagles, man.
Yo, they flying high right now, bro.
That Joe Burrow, he a bum.
Don't do that. Don't disrespect him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right.
Hyping him up, though. Everybody was hyping him up. You know what I'm saying? Mahomes took care of business, man. Forget KC too, though, but it's all about the AFC right now. If the Packers ain't in it in the NFC, AFC all day.
AFC.
I can't do it. I can't do it with the Chiefs. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
You're a Bronco fan. I understand.
Yeah, I can't do that, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta see this dude every single season for the next 15 years, man. This is some bullshit.
I don't like him either.
So you like KC in this? Man, I know it's too early to make picks. We still got to see the injury reports and everything coming into the week. You know, we got that week off where there's no football and everything. But you like KC early, Josh?
Yeah, man, I like KC, baby. Because, like I said, Mahomes gonna have like two weeks to get healthy. So
yeah,
I think he'll be better than what he was yesterday.
Okay. So you already here first, man. Josh like KC early. I'm looking at the point spread right now. Philly is favored by 2, but like I said, like that could change at any minute.
I just anytime you play against Mahomes, the referees, it seems like they favor him. He's like MJ or LeBron. They favor him. And I hate games like that because that's going to be a turning point in the game where it's like, if you get,
he the face of the league.
Yeah,
man.
but so it's trying to be that same thing too. Make it fair, man. Make it come down to. Thank you. Make it come
Hurts
down to.
Earn it, though. Derek Hurts got to earn it.
He's earning it now. I mean, Mahomes is better, but
he got to win a Super Bowl.
Mahomes is better. We're not going to argue that. But what we're going to say is Hurts is like he's getting there.
Yeah, but he got to be the top dog. He's the top dog right now.
Yeah, but you know the referee's going to favor KC more than it's going to be the Eagles, and I hate that. Let them play. When it comes to conference championships, let them play.
He got
Dan, you got a question. Do you let Miles Sanders walk? How he ain't draft a running back?
I think I might let him walk.
What? You gonna go with Gainwell?
Wow, that's disrespectful.
They in love with Gainwell.
So Gainwell, you would take Gainwell over Miles Sanders? How old is Miles Sanders?
I'm probably 26.
He ain't that old.
So he's still in his prime.
But he gonna want top money. He gonna want 12 million.
He deserve it.
25.
He deserve it.
He do deserve it, just not from this organization. That's all.
That's crazy.
How long Hurts got
to use you? Run you down and use you.
This is why I don't like the Eagles, bro. This is why. And you know what's crazy? He ain't lying because they'll let Miles Sanders go and try to get somebody else in the draft. Now, don't get it wrong. I tell everybody, linebackers and running backs are frequent in the draft. But with injuries and stuff like that, you ride with the guys you with, man.
Hey, BJ, we ain't talking about 23 years ago, man.
Man, I ain't watching that shit with you.
That's 23 years ago, man. We ain't talking about none of that.
That shit was boring football at the time.
Like 2 decades ago, man.
Word. He's still living off of that shit.
Man, relax, relax.
So the Super Bowl Sunday, February 12th, 6:30.
Hey, yo, Guru, if you watching, you know what time it is.
Hey, yo, chill. We ain't doing that here. The Last of Us. The last.
I like that.
I never saw that one.
I like that one.
Yeah. And these are the two final finalists for MVP, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Mahomes will probably get it. I know Dennis probably, debate against that, but Mahomes will probably get it. He had a better season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took his main weapon away from him, even though he still got Kelsey, and he may do great. 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns.
Hey, yo, hold up. Somebody here said it's still bang, bang. I hear you, player. Bang, bang. Go home, gang. Early.
That's my man, Rod, yo. That's my man, Rod, 49ers fan, man.
That's not the boy that was on the show, was it?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Forget all them Niners.
Oh, shout out. Hold on. Let me show my face. Hold on. Shout out to you, player, because I was watching that show, and I was like, you know what? You got it. I ain't even going to say too much. You got it.
No, they don't got it. They got that L. They took that L. That's all they took.
That's right. Bang, bang. Sit your ass home, gang.
Hey, you see what McMill did?
Oh man, this is our board right here, our playoff board from the SamzSportz Network. It's down to the Chiefs and the Eagles, man. So, all right,
I like that.
Yeah, off the top sports, our top 3 quarterbacks, man. Who's the top 3 quarterbacks of the weekend? We all agree is Patty Mahomes, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna put Burrow there, even though it hurts.
No, it hurts. It hurts. Don't disrespect him like that, yo.
Yo, Hurts only had 121 yards,
and he had a touchdown.
Oh, he did score. Okay, he did.
Yeah, like come on, man.
I thought he ain't scared.
Listen. Kelsey said, "Listen, just take it from my ass."
You can't put up.
Yo, boss. But that's what he said. Look, Kelsey's the best center. Listen.
Put that boy Christian in there, man.
Yo, he played his ass off, man, yesterday, man. I had some doubts about Christian McCaffrey the past couple of years because he was never available for the Carolina Panthers. But yeah,
shout out to Christian McCaffrey though.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, he's the man. Yeah.
Not too many people, man. Forget all them bums.
Yeah, what's the man? Well, listen, talk about the
Packers. Hating on the Eagles, you done became an Eagles
I want y'all to beat the Niners. I want y'all to beat the Niners. You know where
but now you don't want us to beat the Chiefs. You say hater.
Hey, hell no! I want y'all to beat the Chiefs, man.
Like better hope it don't happen.
Listen, I want them to put the smack down on the Chiefs. Tore them boys up, man.
Hey, Dennis, we got Chiefs fans coming on tomorrow too. So.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Oh man.
Hey, listen. Then if you want me to come on there and back you up,
No, Derek. What you ain't gonna do is you ain't just gonna try to slide your way into being an Eagles fan.
I have a mutual disdain for the Chiefs, and if they want to talk crap because they got Golden Boy now, when at the 60 years, them boys ain't win nothing. Yeah, I'll grind them up. Listen, as much as I hate the Raiders, the AFC West is still Denver and Oakland, so in LA. Whatever you want to call us, Vegas, with them. But
hey, I got Josh here, yo. What's going on in Green Bay country, man?
And hopefully all the rumors is true that Aaron Rodgers is getting up out of there, man.
Oh, damn, you say you hopefully it's true.
You ain't gonna trip.
We had to lose the season with him.
You ain't gonna trip. You ain't gonna trip. So you ready for Jordan? Was it Jordan Love to come in there?
I'm ready to see what he got. I'm not saying.
Yeah, all right.
I don't want him to be no Aaron Rodgers because
Aaron Rodgers is the most accurate quarterback of all time. Don't disrespect him, bro.
No, he's great. He's a great regular season quarterback. But when it comes down to the playoffs, y'all see it.
Yeah,
we said the same thing about Peyton Manning too before he left.
But Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. Aaron Rodgers ain't. He had his.
Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl with y'all. And went 15-1 the next season.
Man,
my
this,
man one Kansas.
I
just
give
saying.
him credit for that though. You know what I'm saying? He's a great quarterback, but his time's up.
Yo, he does not throw more than 5 interceptions a season. Like, what is your problem?
He did this season.
Okay, that's like twice in his career. What, are you
But I'm
serious?
saying, look at him playing. He can't play. He played with a broken
Hey, Ryan, he like Green Bay, Ryan. He like Green Bay.
No, I don't. I'm not a Green Bay fan. I respect Aaron Rodgers.
He talking about Josh.
Y'all see it, baby. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, man. Y'all see it. But at the end of the day,
he a Green Bay fan.
I'm not a Green Bay fan. I'm strictly Broncos. I'm not a Green Bay. Oh, you talking about him?
No, I'll give Aaron Rodgers credit. Aaron Rodgers is he's one of the probably best quarterback I've ever seen play talent wise. But when it comes to the playoffs, he chokes.
And that's the rumors we're hearing. Rodgers to the Jets. Jets do have a lot of draft picks.
If the Jets is dumb enough to give us 2 first round picks, we'll take it.
Yeah. So if they are the leading vote getters, leaders to get Aaron Rodgers, there's a lot of talk around here in Jersey and New York that they definitely will take Aaron Rodgers and do whatever.
The Jets is a quarterback away. I ain't gonna say Aaron Rodgers can't come in there and dominate, but AFC got too many quarterbacks, man, for Aaron Rodgers just to go over there and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They said the same thing about Peyton. They said the same thing about Peyton. Peyton won his shit with us, so I'm just saying.
The Packers do not want to trade him to the NFC team.
No, we don't.
Yeah. It's time for AR to leave. He wants to leave, and they got to look at Jordan. Yeah, they got it. They got to get Jordan Love a chance.
Jordan Love, he said he wanted to trade if he don't start. So.
What he can
like I said, I'm not a Jordan Love fan. I ain't, you know what I'm saying he the answer, but we need to see what he got. Hopefully he is the answer, but if not, we need to move on for Jordan Love too.
A little small sample size I saw against the Eagles. I'm like, put that boy out there, man.
Yeah, he out, you know what I'm saying? But
that boy out there. So another news coming out of the NFL, Kellen Moore got fired last night. Well, they say in mutual party ways, he got fired.
Pretty much.
They trying to keep it up in the media, man. He got fired. And less than 24 hours, he got picked up, man. He's now the offensive coordinator for the LA Chargers. What's y'all thoughts about that?
Oh, he already got picked up?
Yeah. Chargers picked him up. I ain't really worried about that. I'm pissed, but I'm not pissed, though.
Oh man. Yeah. So
any news out of Denver?
Nope. We are screwed for the next 4 years. We are screwed. So it is what it is, buddy.
The NFL announced that the NFL tells teams the cap will be $224.8 million, sources say, next year.
That'll help us out a little bit.
In fact, but we just mentioned this Rodgers and the Packers at crossroads with the trade possible.
But because he over here saying that he'd take less, he'll restructure his contract, man. That's too late for that,
man. Well, he got to say that now because he had a bad season. Exactly. But he didn't have no receivers either, yo. Christian Watson and they were just garbage this year.
Yeah, because he was hurt. But when I'm saying the last 7 weeks, he balled out.
Yeah.
But Rodgers ain't no leader though. You know what I'm saying? This dude didn't come into OTAs. He didn't do none of that. They expected for them just to hit the ground running like Devontae. Nah, none of these dudes is Devontae. You ain't got chemistry like that. Come to OTAs, man.
Hey Derek, couple of questions. BJ said Broncos is getting Jim Harbaugh, I think that's what he's saying. And Derek, who you want to fix your Denver?
Well, Sean Payton is they're talking about they're not trying to give him a lot of power in Denver, and then Sean Payton says that's not true, and nobody wants the contract with Russell Wilson. So I don't care if you have experience in the playoffs. I just want to make the playoffs. I want to start and make the playoffs. I want to try to be competitive versus KC. I'm getting tired of getting my ass kicked against KC. God damn, if Cincinnati could beat them, we could beat them. So somebody who's going to fix our offense. We got talent. Fix our O-line, and our special teams is garbage. So yeah, we need somebody with that, not a game manager, like and more than that. So yeah, Sean Payton, Jim Harbaugh. D'Amico Ryans is out of the situation with that fire hydrant at.
Yeah, it look like he's gonna be Texans. He's gonna be like the Texans.
Yeah. So
The other day,
we need help. We need help. So if we don't, we're gonna be in purgatory. Thank you for the next 4 years because that's how long his contract gonna be. So it is what it is.
Elway over there, Ra. Elway now.
Elway's just consulting. He's not really doing anything. And you know I hate Joe Ellis. So and George Payton after this season, if we don't do nothing, he'll get fired. So he got 1 more year. Absolutely lucky that he got that big contract. He real lucky.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm surprised ain't nobody throw a big bag at Howie.
How baby?
At who?
Good.
At Howie Roseman. I'm surprised ain't nobody throw a big ass bag at Howie Roseman.
Yeah.
For what?
For GM.
For GM.
Yeah. But he's good where the Eagles are at. That's why I'm hoping Eric Bieniemy change his mind and just come do something with us, man. I think he could turn Russ around.
Leftwich ain't getting no love out there.
Who?
I think he interviewed him, but you see Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore got it before him.
Right.
Got a job before him. That's crazy. And Kellen Moore haven't done nothing spectacular last 2 years.
But if you're
and Byron Leftwich won a Super Bowl? Let that sink in.
Yeah. But I don't want Byron Leftwich. He had the GOAT, so I hate to say that about Brady. Nah, Russ ain't do nothing. I ain't worried about him.
Hey, BJ, back off of me, man. Hey, we got a couple more minutes left. Tomorrow, Tuesdays be off the hook on here, man. Starting with Off the Top Sports, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're gonna talk more about these games, the Super Bowl matchup, and we're doing the Sports and Versus Relationship show. We are bringing that back tomorrow. So tap in at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. It should be a good show. Dan, what we got going on Talk You Ish Tuesday?
On Talk You Ish Tuesday, man. We just talking about these championship games, baby. Gonna break down some things in the NBA. That's about it. That's about all we doing on Tuesday. Nothing major.
Okay.
But at 10 o'clock that night, Josh gonna tell me what we hitting for 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, Josh. We always me and Dan, either one of us always pick it up and talk about. Stay tuned.
Check it.
You here?
We all about unity in the community, baby. We all about healthy friendships around here, man.
Yes, sir.
We talk about everything, man.
We
love everybody. We show everybody love. Even Guru, we love you, baby.
Hey,
yo, this motherfucker said Guru. Yo, this motherfucker here.
Hey, BJ say don't promote. Stay tuned. Them ninjas violent.
Hey, man, come on.
Hey, yo, man.
Hey, unity in the community. That's what we about, man.
My guys over there, Jay Will, Zar, Rashad, and those guys, man.
Check us out, baby.
Love those guys, man. Hey, so that's pretty much it. Next week we do not have a show. I don't do June's Monday quarterback after the Pro Bowl. This year they are making it a flag football game now. So, flag football game. So I used to do those shows after the Pro Bowl. So I'll see y'all in 2 weeks from now. We'll have a Super Bowl winner by the time I do the show again, the last show of the year. So 6 p.m. in 2 weeks, 6 p.m. we'll be live back up in here talking about the Super Bowl. So that's pretty much it. BJ, are we doing the What's Next podcast?
No.
Okay. So no What's Next podcast tonight. So we want to thank everybody that was in the comments. I know my man Rod, I see Jay, BJ, AB, Dalton was here earlier. I want to thank y'all, man. Like, share, follow the page, all our pages, man. Like I said, the SamzSportz Multimedia Network, Off the Top Sports page, Ignorant Thinker Podcast, and my guys on the West Coast. Stay tuned.
Man.
All our pages. We have great content on all our pages, so definitely follow that. Dan, we ain't doing a Pro Bowl. Hell no, we ain't doing a Pro Bowl.
No, we ain't doing a Pro Bowl.
That's the Ravens fans, man. That's what they
do. Man.
They used to love the flag football.
This June is different. Chill, man. So I don't know. Damn, man, you got anything before we head out?
Get the Eagles.
EAGLESEO. Goddamn right.
You gotta hear this for the next 2 weeks, bro, and then for the whole year.
Baby, you see it.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, y'all. I see y'all. We see y'all tomorrow, Tuesday.
All right, man. Peace.
Mm-hmm.